Okay, so let's continue from where we left off. We are starting from Excel ranges. So basically, range is an important part of Excel because it allows you to work with selection of cells. There are 4 different operations for selections. You can select a cell. How do you select a cell? Let me go to my Excel. You can, let me just actually open a new sheet. You can select a cell by taking a mouse cursor to it and just clicking on it. Basically there you've selected the cell. So if you had to go to this fill color, if you click on it, it will just even fill in color for that particular cell. Apart from that, you can select multiple cells. How do you select multiple cells? You take your cursor to a particular cell where you want to start from. You click on the other side, on the other, you right click, and then you just simply drag or drop down. You can select multiple cells. If you go to the fill color there, it will fill the number of cells that you selected. You can as well select a column. I can select a column by clicking on the letter for that particular column. If I want to go to the fill color, it will fill that column with that color. I can as well select a row. I can go to a row there, select, let's say, row number 14, click on the color, and it will be highlighted. So ranges in Excel are important, and we are saying you can achieve ranges by selecting a number of cells. So before having a look at the different operations for selection, we'll introduce the name box. We'll introduce the name box. In Excel, there's a box which is called the name box there. Whenever you go to a column or to a cell, in the top left corner there, if I click on a cell, the top left corner will give me the reference to that cell. So it will show me to say, this is column number D, cell number 7. So basically what we are saying is the name box shows you the reference, which is more like the address of the cell of which cell or range you have selected. It can also be used to select cells or ranges by typing their values. You will learn more about the name box later as we proceed. Okay. How do you select a cell? I've taken you through how you select a single cell. I've taken you through how you select multiple cells. Basically, if you're using maybe a desktop, you can do, there's that symbol for a control. You can do the control or command and left click the cells until you reach up to the end of the cell that you want. I've highlighted the 4 different ways in which you can select the cells. Okay, so let me scroll down. I've highlighted how you can select a column. You simply click on the letter representing the column that you want to highlight, then that will be done. In the demonstration, I've also shown you how to select a row. You simply click on the number for the row and the row will be selected. Let's scroll ahead. Selecting the entire sheet. Selecting the entire sheet, basically what you need to do is you can actually just click in one cell, then you can do these following commands by clicking Control and then A. Then it selects the whole sheet. If I go to fill there, the whole sheet will actually be filled. Or if I want to reverse that, I can say no fill. Then the effects will be reversed. So I can select a column, the entire sheet, just a number of rows or columns, etc., etc. So here we selected the whole Excel sheet, which I've just demonstrated on how to go about it. Then we are saying selection of ranges. Selection of cell ranges has many use areas, and it is one of the most important concepts of Excel. Do not think too much about how it is used with values. You will learn about this in a later chapter. For now, let's focus on how to select ranges. There are 2 ways to select ranges in Excel. you can use the name box, or you can drag to mark a range. The easiest way is to drag and mark. Let's keep it simple and start there. So like I said, if you want to select a number of cells, you just take it your starting point to where you want to start from. Then you can right click, or is it left click on your mouse or your touchpad, and simply scroll down or scroll to the further end or whichever end you want to move to. That will be definitely achieved. So we are saying there are two ways in which to select a range of cells. It's by using a name box or by dragging. Dragging for me is the easiest that you can ever experience. The easiest way, like I've said, is to drag and then mark the cells that you want. How to drag, I've shown you a step-to-step on how to drag. Basically, start from somewhere, then you click on the left button on your mouse or on your laptop, then simply drag to whichever side or to whichever cells you want to move to. Very easy. That wouldn't even give you headaches. So I've taken you, the notes there actually take you through a step-by-step. But we are also saying, let's have a look at another example where you mark a range. So you can actually mark a range, say, okay, what I want to do is, I want to mark a range from A1 to A10. And we are saying, not you learn how to mark a range. You will learn about why the range is called A1 to A10 after the example. So we are saying, we've given you step-by-step where we are saying select A1. You've selected your A1 there. Then press and hold A1 with the left mouse button. Move the mouse pointer to the mark selection range where you want to end. Then you'll see some gray area. So we are saying you start from here. Then you click on the left button of your mouse or your laptop. Then you just drag to where you want to end. If you're ending there, boom, that's the range that you want to do. Okay, so there as well in your notes, I've put in some step-by-step ways in which you can actually do this. Here as well, I've given you to say, I want a range from A1 here to E10, E then 10. So I'm dragging, it's more like I'm dragging from there to there. Basically what I'm doing is I want to move from there. So I can actually drag my cursor from there to E10, which is here. Okay, so I can do this, and I've said dragging and dropping of the cursor is actually the easiest that you can do. So in your notes, there are multiple ways of how you can move this, and you can actually just follow through the notes. You should be able to achieve this. So apart from that, we are also saying we have what we call Excel fill. Filling makes your life easier, and it is used to fill ranges with values so that you do not have to type manual entries. I did indicate this in class, where instead of you typing in, let's say you have 5,000 records and you've been given to say, okay, we need you to add another column which will have numbers. Imagine you have your first name here, there is your last name here, last name, there is address. You've already populated these fields, and then the last field the last number that you have is 2,000, and then you are told populate this other column. You do not need to start typing 1, 2, 3 up to 5,000 or 2,000. All you need to do is type the first 3, and there is that dot or box at the corner there. After you type the first 3, Excel will notice to say this is a sequencing that you want. If you pull down your work like that, it will follow the same sequence, 1, 2, 3, up to the last number that you will put. If I wanted to do this, I can do, say, 2, 4, 6, as long as I have the first 3, I can highlight them and just pull, then it will know I'm doing even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, up to whichever last number that I would get. Okay, so in Excel, you can actually do what are called Excel fields. You can explore them more. And in your notes there, I've actually given you ways in which you can fill your Excel. Another way actually that I didn't mention is you can still fill, if let's say you want to fill all the other rows with the same value, you can type the same value and just pull, and it will fill in with the same value. I can type in even a word. If maybe I need to fill in a column of country, if I just pull like that, it will fill up with the same details. So that's a fill function that you have in Excel. You can read on your notes. Like I've said, you can fill in sequences where you have 1, 2, 3, then it will continue 2, 3, 4. If it's in 10s, 10, 20, 30, then you pull, it will definitely continue. Okay, so that's about that. You can read on and just try to explore more. Okay. This is the one that I was showing you, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You can do that, and Excel will definitely do that. You can as well do this for dates, where you put if a date will be the same. For example, let me give you this particular date. Let's say 12/02/2024. If I want to maintain the same date over and over, I can just pull it like that. Sorry, if I want to copy different dates like I have done, I can do it like that, but I can still 12/2024. If I type that multiple times, even Excel will know to say, okay, this particular fellow is trying to, this is what the fellow is trying to achieve. Okay, it copies the same number. But if I just type it once, then I pull, then it will generate a new date in each cell. So basically, you can do that autofilling with numbers, with names, with dates, etc., etc. And we are saying you can as well combine words and letters. If you've seen there, we've combined some words and we've combined some letters. Excel will still allow you. How is that done? You'll notice to say you can actually come up with what is called cell format. So you can dictate actually what format you're expecting in a cell. Otherwise, if you haven't put the format you're expecting in a cell, Excel will accept a combination of everything. But immediately you select a column and say format cell, it would limit it to whichever format you want. It can either be text, it can be time, it can be currency. If I type in anything apart from that, it won't be able to display or allow me to do it accordingly. So basically, that is on autofill. You can explore more as well on things like double click to fill. This is all coming under filling. So try to explore more. If you see a page like this, you can try to replicate this page and see what will happen when you try out the examples that we have. Okay. So in this particular video, we'll end on just the filling. Let me look at what was the next video will focus on, so that at least we know where we'll start from in the next video to guide you. So the next video to guide you will look at Excel move cells. Excel move cells. But for now, that's it for this particular video. Stay glued and let's watch the next video.